by far was. That truck was super good at that track. This one's kind of more high bite, a lot smoother than Silver State was. So we'll have to see, I guess, in this seeding practice, see kind of where Tebo, if he finds his footing or if not. I believe that was Kayla Espinel in front of him, speaking of which, flying off the track.
Well, the time to beat still going to be Ty Tessman, a 136.8. Tanner Stees in that last heat, 138.2, puts himself second overall. Spencer Ripken with a 138.2 as well. Mason Eppley with a 138.3. And there you're looking at Jared Tebo driving that Kyosho truck. On to the left side of the track, down the back straight he goes. Everybody getting on the clock here. We'll see what Tebo's got as he comes around for lap number 1, working his way through the infield. This is heat number 11 of truck.
This is heat number 8 of truck. There are 11 heats of truck. We are waiting for everyone to get their 3 laps in, currently following Tebo. Car in front of him there with a little bit of a sketchy get out of the way, but he got out of the way, so hey, that worked.
Well, as these drivers working their way around here, Tyler, we head over to the chat box here, and let's see who's joining us here. Let's see here. Oh, we got all sorts of new people joining us. Right on. So Metricon says, let's go, Brandon. Cheering on Brandon Rose, I believe that would be.
Yeah, that's right.
86 Momo. Who do you have for the dark horse to win the event? Tyler, who do you have for the dark horse?
Yeah, that's a rough one. You see,
for both Buggy and Truggy.
Truggy? I want to see Ryan Lutz win it. Not that he's like particularly a dark horse, but if you go over there to the Techno Pits and ask Ryan if he's going to win anything this weekend, he says no.
So you just want to prove him wrong?
Well, no, I just think that like we had the open practice obviously yesterday, and he was the fastest truck in open practice. Like I think that it's definitely there. It's not some like I obviously sponsored by Techno, and you know I love Ryan to death, but I think that particularly on this track, as much as he argues with me about it, I think that he can do it here, of all places.
Okay. So Techno, you got Lutz for truck.
I've got Lutz for truck, and I don't know. Like, not that Cavallari's a dark horse and Buggy, but like, obviously I did my own post about this, and you know, rallied everyone up and calculated points and stuff. And Cav was like 6th overall in the last year of like the last 5 major races in the States. And so not that you can make him a dark horse, but I think, you know, Cavallari's got like a really, really, really high consistency as far as finishing races and being close. So I think that if they kind of get everything figured out, it's possible that Cav could take it.
Okay. I'd go with that now.
But I'm not going to go and say that, you know, like there's some, you know, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old that's, you know, been doing well that's just going to go out there and win. It's because, like, I don't want it to sound bad, but I don't believe it.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I think dark horses would be, for me, Buggy, I'm going to say Dakota Finn with the new car.
Okay.
Truck, Joe Bornhorst.
Joe Bornhorst for truck.
Yep.
So both of us for truck, Techno Camp.
Yep.
Yeah, the truck has been looking really good here. I would say the other dark horse for truck, if there's going to be a dark horse, it would be Tanner Steves. Like, you're talking about a dude who, at all of the last major races that he's gone to, has qualified well into the truck name. And maybe had trouble at the end, so you haven't seen his name as high as it should have been. But I kind of call him a Truggy specialist. Like, not to say that he's never made, you know, a major buggy main, because that's not true. But he is consistently qualified in the top 5 in Truggy mains at quite a few large races. I
can see where he comes from. I would agree with that. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking about, we're going through the chat box here, dark horses for buggy and truck. Myself, Mike Garrison, and Tyler Hook here in the LiveRC booth. Let's see who else we got joining us here.
We've got Brad Shirius.
Oh, yes. Seriously we do.
Reedy Open champ this year.
Yes.
Something just slammed into the trailer or something. Not really sure what happened. We have experts going out to check.
I do believe, for the second time this weekend, I do believe a vehicle, an RC vehicle, has smashed into the LiveRC broadcast booth.
That dude must have been going Mach 1 because that shook the whole trailer.
Hey.
Uh-oh. We were talking about it earlier. It looks like Kayla Espinel hit our trailer. She must not have liked the article I read.
Well, back on the track here, this one. Jared Tebo is leading the way, but he's on a 140.5 right now. That puts him 19th overall here in our first seeding round. Kyle Phillipps in the number 2 spot with a 142.4. Charles Hicks with a 143.8. Bertelsen with a 144.4. Karlovsky, Harding, Lime, Tejada, Espinel, Raulerson, and Davidson. Camden Lime, another one that I expected to be a little further up here in this one with a 147.1 right now. He is looking at a 59th overall as of right now. It's a little bit of a rough go here in this first round of seeding in our truck class.
Yeah, this is what I was kind of talking about. Either the dinosaur truck is going to be really good or it might not, and who knows.
.50 seconds left to go in this one. Jared Tebo sets the fastest lap of the race at 33.3. So, Tyler, you were talking about his truck obviously working really well on the Silver State track. This is a totally different track surface, and you didn't think it was going to quite work near as well here as it did at Silver State. And I would have to say, as of right now, a 33.3, his fastest lap, a 140.5, putting him 19th overall. We know Jared Tebo obviously is capable of being much higher up than 19th overall. So what kind of changes do you think he'll be making?
See, oh man, I don't know. Knowing Tebo, I just kind of feel like if he feels like he's close enough or he's in it, he'll go wholesale his truck, try to figure it out. Doesn't? He may just leave it alone and just see what happens. Who knows? He looks like he's off the track right now. But yeah, Jared has a fast lap about the same speed as mine. So I don't think that's going to get him the TQ.
Well, time has expired here in this one. Looks like Tebo is going to stay on top here in this one with a 140.5 despite being off the track. As these drivers work their way back around here, we're getting ready for heat number 9 of our truck class. Tebo's fast lap this time out was a 33.3. That was the fastest one on the track. And looks like everybody finished up here. Kyle Phillipps will take second, a 142.4. Charles Hicks, a 143.4 or 4.8. John Bertelsen with a 144.4. And Karlovsky rounds out your top 5 with a 146.5. So Jared Tebo sitting 19th as of right now here in seeding round number 1. So I got a feeling Tebo's going to be headed back to the pits to make some changes on that truck and sort things out for a second seeding round, which will be coming up. Once again, after we get through our truck seating here in round 1, we'll be taking a track maintenance break. They'll be doing a resort, and then we'll be back at it for our second and final round of seating practice here today. Qualifying tomorrow, rounds 1 and 2, rounds 3 and 4, and lower mains on Saturday. And, of course, we'll be crowning our 2018 national champions on Sunday in both our buggy and truck classes. A big thanks to all of our LiveRC broadcast sponsors: Proline Racing, Columbia County, Absolute Hobbies, Leadfinger Racing, Techno RC, X-Race, Savok, Beach RC, Hobby Wing, Team Associated, MyLabs, AMainHobbies.com, and LiveTime. Heat number 8 taking the track.